morning. It is 6:30 a.m. Thanks for joining us on Good Morning 4 States. I'm Katie Owen, and here are your local headlines. Pittsburgh police are looking for a suspect following by a drive-by shooting early Wednesday morning. Officers were called to a residence in the 400 block of North Water Street around 2 a.m. They say a home had been hit several times by gunfire, but no one was injured. Officers were able to find the vehicle and a weapon used in the shooting a short time later. Police say this doesn't appear to be a random shooting, and they are trying to find whoever is responsible. If you have any information on this case, please contact the Pittsburgh Police Department at 620-231-1700. An employee at a store in North Park Mall is recovering after being assaulted by an alleged shoplifter. Joplin police were called to the scene around 7 last night. Authorities say a store clerk was assaulted after confronting people about shoplifting from a store. Multiple witnesses saw a black Charger drive off from the area, and police were able to find and put 2 males and 2 females in custody. Police found numerous items in the vehicle, all with security tags on them. The investigation is ongoing as authorities work to match the stolen items with the stores. A recent report by Campaign for Tobacco-Free Kids ranks Kansas and Missouri among the worst in the nation for how they spend their tobacco settlement funds. The settlement was reached in 1998, with tobacco companies paying millions to each state to offset health care costs for education. The report ranks Missouri 48th and Kansas 41st for spending settlement funds on tobacco prevention. Health experts say smoking rates in southeast Kansas and southwest Missouri are nearly 25%, well above state and national averages. However, they say there's some good news. Rates have been slowly declining in recent years, and that's likely in part due to an anti-smoking campaign.
That over the last 3 or 4 years there has been a slight decline in smoking in this area, but it's not a still keeps us above state and national rates.
Sometimes it's just something somebody says, or that sign may make a difference in their life and may make them change their mind and stop smoking.
Both Kansas and Missouri offer assistance to help you stop smoking. You can either contact your local health department or visit a link we provided on 4stateshomepage.com. The 2019 federal farm bill would legalize hemp across the nation, but what impact would it have on Kansas farmers? While some lawmakers have speculated legalized hemp could spark a financial boom for farmers, others say that may not be the case. Industrial hemp is already legal in Kansas. The program allows applying for a research license, along with passing state and national criminal history checks and paying fees to the state. Experts with the Kansas State University Extension say it's still too soon to know how changes to the federal law would impact Sunflower State farmers. But they say indications from Washington point to hemp being covered by crop insurance, which could mean it would be widely available. President Trump is expected to sign the farm bill when Congress completes their work on it. Before you throw out your Christmas tree, you may want to consider these options instead. The Shoal Creek Conservation and Education Center suggests to go green with the disposal of your tree this year. Some simple ways to repurpose your tree is to replant it. This helps give local wildlife a new home. And if you are by a lake or a pond, submerge your tree underwater to serve as a home for aquatic life as well.
I prefer the natural way of doing it, where people can put out their Christmas trees for bird habitat or for fish habitat. I think that's a great thing to do.
Though the trees are not native to the area, they aren't invasive to the habitats in the 4 states. If you're planning to repurpose your tree, be sure you are not planting it or submerging it on someone else's property. State parks across the U.S. are hoping to get residents outside for the first day of 2019. Big Sugar Creek State Park, Elk City State Park, Prairie State Park, and Crawford State Park are some of the locations taking part in first day hikes. Each hike is guided by local park staff. On New Year's this year, tens of thousands of residents took part in more than 1,000 hikes. For a link showing all the locations, visit our website at 4stateshomepage.com. And now let's go to Coleman Bandy with today's Fastcast. Good morning, Coleman. How is that weather outside?
We're still seeing some light rain to our east, Katie.